never changes.
Apparently, neither does your.
My Ron Perlman impression has gotten way worse.
No. I was gonna say, and apparently, neither does you saying that. It never
changes. Also true.
Yeah.
My Ron Perlman
in all honesty,
has
I'm not
gotten way
against
worse
it.
over time.
I'm not against it.
My voice is a little funny today.
War
Allergies
never
and such.
changes.
God, just all the plant sex trying to invade my nose. It's bad.
Jesus.
There's a...
Ugh.
That's what allergies are. It's pollen allergies. It's plant sex.
Gametes.
It's plants trying to fornicate with your face.
It's plant molestation. It's
gametes.
It's plant rape.
It's plants trying to fornicate with your face.
At least something's trying to fornicate
Put on a
with me.
shirt.
Put on a shirt. Yeah.
Thanks, plants. I
Thank you,
feel
plants.
attractive.
Also, fun fact: Chico, my dog,
Uh-huh.
is allergic to grass.
Oh. Poor little guy.
He stays inside, but he also has the sniffles.
Oh.
Poor guy.
Yeah. So everyone out there, Dunkirk is.
We had a weird transition there from
What
allergies back to what the video is actually about.
No. Well, I figured if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be me. You know, Mr.
Yeah,
Joykill.
No. Thank you for transitioning us back, because I don't know what else. I
was gonna say, apparently to a lot of people out there, I'm Mr. Killjoy. I'm Mr. Killjoy.
Wait, how am I not Mr. Killjoy?
Because you're the manic scientist who keeps yelling for science. So you have that going for you. Micah's got the hair.
On the manic part. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Micah's got the hair and just natural charisma, I guess.
Yeah, until you start making horse noises like
this
that.
Just in. Nate also drinks. Carry on. Video.
Micah, you're one to talk.
You're one to talk, Mr. Whiskey Colored Guy.
I didn't say I judged him. I'm just saying that sometimes he drinks and says funny things. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't mind the federal government.
I said funny things.
It's funny to me.
I'm now incredibly worried for my safety and the safety of my dog being between these two when they are about to fight.
No, we're not going to fight. I know how that would end.
May I express the sentiment of the internet in this situation? Internet, this is what I'm sure some of you are thinking. Fight, fight, fight. Geese.
No.
Thanks, Joel.
Oh.
No. Ugh.
Anyway.
Oh, that derailed everything. So let's just get on with the trailer.
Here for.
Oh, God. All right. Trailer's on screen.
Yep.
Clearly that would never happen because I don't like the taste of shoe polish.
Oh,
What has happened is a colossal military disaster.
Shoe polish.
That's a deep cut.
Because you were saying to mind the federal government, so by definition you'd be a bootlicker.
Oh. Of course you know I'm effing around.
It's a deep cut, but it was a good joke. I liked it.
We shall never surrender.
Actually.
Are we backing it? Let's just go back. We're going back. We're going back.
Because I know people will be pissed because we're talking.
See you back.
It's a colossal military disaster.
Of course it was. It was very horribly planned.
Well, yeah.
We shall go on to the end. We shall never surrender.
Ooh.
The call went out. We have to go to Dunkirk. Ready on the stern line.
What are you doing? You know where we're going.
Into war, George.
I'll be useful, sir.
One of ours.
Oh boy.
On me.
Say something, Hardy.
I'm on him.
Well, you know what they say. Maybe he's born with it.
I saw those kids.
I know, right?
They need to send more ships. Every hour the enemy pushes closer. They've activated the civilian boats. Civilians? We need destroyers. Where are we going?
Dunkirk.
I'm not going back. If we go there, we'll die.
You're weekend sailors, not the bloody Navy. You should be at home.
Well,
No hiding from this, son. We have a job to do.
Turn it around!
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender.
oh boy.
Where's the bloody Air Force?
Royal Air Force.
Woo.
Okay.
Well,
So Dunkirk was, as I've heard a lot of people put it, is a historical landmark because it showed the solidarity of the English. It showed the solidarity of the English from citizens to soldiers. It showed that the citizens were willing to assist, especially when it came to bringing the boys home, because 400,000 men stranded on a beach.
yeah. I mean, you got to do something.
Of course. I mean, inaction means the death of those 400,000 boys. And it's crazy to think about that. I mean, 400,000 people. I mean, phew. And imagine if nothing would have been done. Imagine if nothing would have been done. There'd been 400,000 bodies just floating in the ocean.
Yep.
Fish food. Man.
400,000 people whose loved ones would have never had any sort of closure.
Yes. And also millions upon millions of future lives as well, because those 400,000 boys went home,
Oh, yeah.
and I guarantee you a lot of them had children. The majority of them at least. Hopefully. Because I think a lot of them went back for the D-Day invasion, I think. I'm not sure. As much as I'm a history buff, I haven't studied history in a long time, so I'm not as well read as I used to be.
It happens, man.
Yeah. Out of practice, you get rusty, in which I have gotten rusty. So, Micah, in terms of Dunkirk, what happened there and everything. Okay. I know you usually don't like to talk about, governments and all that, but in terms of the governing bodies against one another, what do you think? Okay. I'm trying to figure out a way to word this. Damn.
I think Murray Rothbard said it best when he said, "War is the health of the state."
War is the health of the state.
And the first major social welfare program funded by central banking was, in fact, World War I, and the treaties thereafter basically guaranteed World War II.
Yeah.
This is true.
So
It's very true. So
it is what it is. I do think it's an amazing story because you basically had weekend sailors that had absolutely no defense against, the German Air Force. Going to say, because saving lives is always worthwhile.
Yeah.
No matter how you feel about whatever's going on. So I think that's absolutely astounding. That those guys would go out there and do that with absolutely nothing to protect themselves other than just their own skill at maneuvering their their fishing boats.
Well, there you go. I mean, I'm interested to see. I mean, it's Christopher Nolan. I mean, anything by him, I'm probably gonna watch.
Well, war. Nothing is ever clearly defined, and people. You can do good things and bad things in war, and Christopher Nolan is smart, and he loves to pump a lot of philosophy into his films. So this isn't just going to be like some in your face propaganda piece.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be pretty well thought out. So it's probably. I think it'd be worth seeing. Absolutely.
I think that too.
Because the best thing that anyone can show is that war is essentially a racket. It's essentially a cult ritual of human sacrifice. The religion being the state.
Well,
I mean,
there
it
you go.
thrives on human sacrifice.
This is true. Stalin, Mao. I mean, those two alone contribute to more death in the 20th century than Hitler was ever close to responsible for.
And I mean, this is why, you know, I've said before is that, you know, the common saying is those who do not study history are doomed to repeat it. It's actually those who do study history are doomed to watch everyone else repeat it. So if we can remember these lessons, see how actually horrible war is, maybe people will stop signing up to work
go
for
kill each other.
the machinations of politicians, because
Well,
they hold no stake in it.
I think that is the case nowadays. More people are against war here in the States, but I think it's for reasons not to not to the benefit of moving forward. I think it's out of protest for something entirely different from what it should be. I mean, it should be against the state, because the state's pushing their will upon you, whereas a lot of people are just like, well, I don't want to go over there and be, force our will upon others and all that. It's like, that's not the point. It's the state. It's the state, pretty much.
I mean, so what you're saying is right action, wrong reasons.
Yeah, right action, wrong reasons.
Well, since time immemorial, there's always been this utilitarian argument for war, is that the aggregate outcome justifies whatever immediate actions there are. So it's the end justifies the means theory, which presumably would have been the liberation of Europe in the case of World War II, but that's obviously not the case, because after World War II, half of Europe was left in the hands of the Soviet Union, was absolutely brutal and killed more people than Hitler did.
Oh yeah, they killed.
So
how many did they kill? Like between 15 and 20 million?
I mean, under Stalin, about 20 million. Yeah.
Jeez.
And so that's, the utilitarian argument just completely falls flat, because the ends didn't justify the means, because you left half of Europe in the hands of even more brutal of a dictator.
When do you think the last justified war was?
I don't think that any state-waged war is justified.
What about the wars for independence, like the Scottish War for Independence with William Wallace?
I mean,
or the Revolutionary War.
Or the Revolutionary War, yes.
At that point, it was a war against a state. A state had not yet been created.
Maybe.
A state actually had been created.
Well, a state had been created,
but in terms of it, the warped monster that we have now.
See, I mean, that's the thing, though, is what you're wanting me to evaluate things collectivistically. And I only entreat with people as individuals, so.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's fair.
So it's not really a question that I can answer. I mean, a lot of the ideals appeal to me, but there were a lot of competing philosophies in that war.
This is true.
So I can't say,
And also, I mean, history is written by the victors.
Right.
So, even history is not objective. There are, I'm sure, so many reasons for so many things. I'm not going to say they're right or wrong, but we don't know them.
Right.
Yeah, true.
It's
and see, that's the point, is you right now make your own choices for yourself. Because no matter what happens in the past or what other influences have brought about your present circumstances, you only have yourself. And
that's true. I was going to say, deep philosophy lessons with the Renegades. The more you know.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you here. I think people come into a video and they could flip a coin. And 50% of the time, it's going to be just us goofing around and being funny and telling stupid stories.
Yeah.
Or the other 50% of the time, it's us going to be getting deeply philosophical.
Nope, philosophical.
I've had a long week.
That is philosophy with some falafel mixed in. Just
philosophical.
Mix it up.
I'm pretty okay
how
with
are you?
Philosophical.
I was gonna
philosophy
say,
in general, I'm pretty
philosophy. Philawful?
It is the favorite dish of the Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Oh yeah, just the. Yeah, I like that we both did.
All right,
and
so
Chico's just over there going,
He is out.
Falafel. So many foods.
All right,
Give me
so
the foods.
that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. This was the Dunkirk trailer number 2. Excited to see this film. Can't wait to see it. And
Looks like it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, so let us know what you think in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out our various other endeavors, including our Patreon and all that fun stuff. We'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.